drop, when I drop, looking shorty, she support ride, lifting up. Never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winter side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field, hit the win. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah.
Coach, it is a perfect night here in the capital city of Atlanta, Georgia. We've got the roof open, and we are ready to go at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Atlanta Falcons. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
We talked about prior to the game, and it played out right there on the first play, didn't it? This offensive line is going to have his hands full all night long.
Well, you often speak of scripts to start a game. Does this mean that play number 2, they're going to go off the script a little bit?
Yeah, what's interesting is that most people, when they script now, they actually script those contingencies in.
It got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Ready. Yellow lady, yellow lady. Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field, defense. Ready, back.
Sony Michel, his first carry. And he's got some space here. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Topper, topper. 5-8.
Bobo's the Mike. Mike's Bobo.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well, and that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
12.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Breeze, and this one complete to Smith. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Ready. 5-9.
6 right there.
We go 21. Hey, Echo.
Don't let him breathe. Play that Johnny D. Don't let him breathe, defense. Check 37. Check 30.
You kill.
Check 31. Check 31.
Hey,
orbit.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And that is incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Second and 12 at the Falcons' 39-yard line.
On second and 12, Jackson escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Switch. Under 10. Tip ball.
From the gun, Jackson. He is going to find Hill here. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up the first down.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Tack McKinley in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure.
And he's going to go down again. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Jackson from the shotgun. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 19 yards is the pickup there, but even with that, they're well short. It's fourth down. And Butker able to put this one through. And that will tie us at 3-3. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
You ready?
56 is the mic.
Hey, easy. Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Desmond Trufant there making the tackle.
You're good, you're good. Ready.
Second and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Go get him. Go get him.
On second down, Michelle. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Let's get it.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
Check.
Over. Sammy.
Shit. Watch out.
Easy, opposite. Check. Fresh.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. These two teams all tied after one. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelce, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. This drive starts out on the ground with Michelle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Keeping it on the ground on first, Michelle. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Yellow lady, you kill.
Check. 4 down.
2 yards.
Switch.
General West.
It's 2nd and 8.
Check. Lucky.
On second down now, Michelle looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
It's now 3rd and 8.
Ready.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Army. 56. 56, right there. 56. It's gonna be
Breeze now. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant to the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here we go. Just the outlaw. It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's on around.
Now on 2nd and 16, Jackson. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Jackson on first down. Buying time to his left. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Check Mike, 27.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. Going deep here for Watkins. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. Throwing again, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And Jackson throwing once more. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tack McKinley, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
12 yards on the return that time. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Let's go, defense. Kill. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
They begin with Michelle on the ground. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, easy. Watch the twist. Check. Protein spill.
A give to Michelle running right. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. The Falcons on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now a first down throw complete downfield. Touchdown, Falcons! John Ross, 77 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. The extra point up and good. And we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On the counter, here's Williams. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Jackson. Man open. It's St. Brown. He's got it. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
And a key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3 and out. They'll swing this complete out to Hill. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On 2nd and 12, Jackson, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
On the ground, this is Michel. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Sony Michel, his 17th touchdown now on the season, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Mike, 50. Right there in the middle. 50.
Jackson to throw again. And going deep for Hill. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Big stop, D.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Desmond Trufant with a sack. The corner blitz hits home. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Watch the ship, watch the ship. Check, check, check. 56. Hey, kill. Trash. That's trash. Slam. What? Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down. Sammy. Here we go. Tighten up. Mike's 56. We're good. Line 4, ready. Let's go. Under. Kill. 0-2.
After the sack on first down, Breeze. He'll get this complete into the hands of Riley Ridley. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
I don't think you got it, son.
Now Breeze. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
You ready? Pick the edge. Go. Hey, kill.
49, check 49.
Check 50.
Over.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Easy, opposite. Hey, Alpha.
52.
Here we go.
The final shot before half for Breeze. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Hey, switch gears.
Again, it's Michelle. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Ready? 95, 56.
56.
Sammy.
Rabbit. Check the back.
Hey, easy.
Hold.
Easy, opposite. 25, check 25.
Check.
Let it catch.
On third and long, it's Breeze. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Here's Jackson. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn on. Check 4, check 4.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27.
In your face.
Real. Ball trot.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Gets this one to Hill. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs 1st down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Hill, the intended receiver once again, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Let's get off the field, D.
Again, Jackson. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill. His 17th touchdown now on the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point up and through, and that will level the playing field at 17 all. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
X3, 218, chop.
Mike 52.
Out, get easy, opposite. 5-9. Check.
Now Breeze. The connection made. It's Graham. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On third down, Penny. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
12. Here we go. 56 is the mic. I'm coming for you, son. Mike 56.
Now Rashad Penny. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
53. Mike. Break it down, fellas. Break it down. Wide. Get wide.
Now it's Penny running right. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. That one a first down pickup of 8. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Breeze. He rifles one that's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it, and they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
53. Hey, kill. Switch. Kill. Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Breeze. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Frank Clark make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Let's get off the field.
A first throw for the backup Haskins. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
You're good. Check 4, ready. Tonight.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
A 6-yard loss.
The Falcons send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's Hill on the return. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense, they've got it set up on the silver platter. 1st and goal inside the 10. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Jackson now. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. He's going to have the first down past the 20. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Falcons. Rashad Penny, 93 yards. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, check Mike 20. Hey, come on, no, come on, no.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies.
Jackson from the shotgun. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Taken from just outside the 30. Sheds off the tackle. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 5.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
Mike 52, Mike 52.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Got his man. That's Harry. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. This one caught by Ridley. And they move this all the way down to the 9. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Again, it's Haskins. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
At the Chiefs' 17-yard line.
Haskins will throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Frank Clark in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 3rd and goal, Haskins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Luke Stocker. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Play action. It's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 77 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Important extra point up and through, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand. I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Too little, cut. Tight dog.
Ito Smith, his first carry. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Under 10. Jam. Yeah.
Here we go with Haskins. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field?
Penny, a 1st down carry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a 1st down for the Falcons. They keep it with Penny on first down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road. But there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap